Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Booker with it. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot. This game could be like a tennis match, Grant, with the ball racing from one side of the court to the other.
Yeah, BA, you can get whiplash watching these teams run up and down the floor. They like to get it and go without any hesitation.
Pass to Osman. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in. Balmaro grabs the board. 3-on-3. Here's Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got his second basket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Trbuskovic gets the bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Balmaro. The rebound by Osman. Here's the 3. Pass to Trbuskovic. Three-pointer. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Inside, Booker. It's hauled in by Athens. Here's Osman. Pass to Trbuskovic. Nails it from 3. Trbuskovic has got 6.
Yeah, if you give him that much room, he's usually going to connect.
On the take. Here's Balmaro. And the layup is good off the glass.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you. Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Here's Goodrich. Misses the 3. Athens leading by 3. Here's Nunn. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Balmaro. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. Can't connect from short range. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. They need this. Trbuskovic with a rebound. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. Here's Osman. Up and in on the layup.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
Here's Balmaro. To the paint. Booker, good. Booker's got 6 points. Athens leading by 7. Now Grant. No made baskets yet. Osman on the wing. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Pass to Trbuskovic. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 9.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Here's Goodrich. The rebound by Nunn.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
And he comes up with a bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Booker looking around. Pass to Balmaro. Hey, puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Athens leading by 12. Down low. And he dunks Makes it. What a pass to set him up.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Here's Goodrich. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Grant. Yet to see a basket. From outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Athens.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Nunn with a bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
Now here's Ellis. Drops in the three.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Here's Nunn. He's got 10. Boom! He jams it straight down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go. What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Now here's Hernan Gomez. He's got 11. Grant attacks. Missed inside. Out of bounds. It'll be Athens ball.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Back to Nunn. They set a pick. Oh, sweet move. And he lays it up and in. Nunn's got 14.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Ellis outside. Mannion for three. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Athens, a sizable 18-point lead. Great to have. Have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
And that one drops for him. He's got 5.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security's everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
And he knocks down the first one. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, you know, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Here's Mannion. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. It's hauled in by Athens. That'll conclude their longest homestand of the season, 5 games. Here's DJ. And again, it's Athens converting.
Not sure why he went with the leaner, but the shot goes in, and that's all that matters.
Oh, it's stolen away. There's a screen. Lays it up and banks it in. And Athens leads by 21.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Picked it out of midair. To the middle. Out of bounds. It'll be Athens ball.
Yeah, communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Athens leading by 21. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Got a hand on it. To the inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's DJ. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. On target from range.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
It's hauled in by Athens.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
All alone. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
Misses from close range. On offense, here is Athens. They're on an 11-3 run. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Brian?
Okay, Allie, appreciate the update.
And that is a high-quality shot. You will take it every time from that close.
Count that bucket.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard. You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Pure from three-point range.
And he keeps his composure and drains it through contact. Chance for a 4-point play.
Athens shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Now here's Ellis. To the right side. Six on the shot clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Man, good whistle there.
The first free throw is good. And Athens making a change here. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and is getting them to the free throw line.
Inside, Hernan Gomez. Misfires there. 4 for 6 in the game now. Hernan Gomez with a rebound. Grant in the post. Pass to Osman. Some nice ball movement by Athens. Now Hernan Gomez. Counted from distance. Hernan Gomez has got 14 points.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Legs, when it comes to rim protection, other than Victor Wembanyama, who's at the top of your list?
Well, certainly his fellow countryman Rudy Gobert would be up there, but I also like guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. and Evan Mobley because I like guys who combine shot blocking with mobility on the perimeter.
Such an influx of great talent with size in the NBA right now.
Great list of young guys who can do both.
And here's Brooks. Still no points. Outside Booker. To the left side wing. They set the pick. Pass to Brooks. Offline with a three.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And here's Hernan Gomez. Back to Osman. Here's Holmes. Open shot, Grant. And another miss by Athens. Brooks outside. Pass to Balmaro. A minute 20 left in the first half of basketball. To the left wing. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Goodrich. Drills it from deep. Goodrich has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Nunn drives in. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And he drops the first. He does not get the second one. Here's Osman. There's the three. He drops it from range. Osman's got his third basket on the night right there.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open. Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go. And he better be careful now. That's 2 on him, and the last thing you want to see is for him to pick up his third before the half ends.
He really hasn't been able to maintain the same pace he had in the first quarter.
Had the space there, but it's offline. Back to Brooks. Here's Goodrich. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Grant with a steal. Got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Athens building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. A chance to get a quick injury report.
He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And from the sound of it, nothing to play with, but guys, nevertheless, seems like he's planning to give it a go. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. You see these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with. Injuries are unavoidable.
Now here's Grant. No points yet. Right side, none. Clock at 6. Grant outside. Back to Osman. Here's Hernan Gomez. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Here's Goodrich. And that one's on target from the wing. Goodrich has got 8. Pass to Hernan Gomez. And again, it's Athens with a 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively. Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel in any sport. Do you agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Hernan Gomez has got 20 points.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Balmaro. Good D by EuroCup.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Back to Grant. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Out to the right wing. Jacks up a 3. Guduric can't hit. Outside none. Pass to Osman. Here's Balmaro. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 5 points in the game.
Well, he led his teammate and hit him in stride. You really can't do it any better than that.
Here's Osman. Can't connect from long distance. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Good D by EuroCup. And so it's Athens with it. Outside none. Here's Hernan Gomez. Sends it home from three-point land. Hernan Gomez has got 9 points now in the second half. Brooks with it. No points so far. Pass to Guduric. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. And some changes here for Athens. Misses from short range. Brooks outside for 3. Sinks it from distance.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Pass to Farid. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Here's Guduric. Three-pointer off the mark.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Top of the key. And again, it's Athens converting.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Knocks down the long J. 12 points for him.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Now Brooks. Pass to Guduric. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Athens.
And if they want to come up with a win here, he either needs to start making shots or find another way to help his team.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Out left to the wing. Bolmaro. Off target from outside.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for. And that time also a missed shot. To the wing on the left. Some nice ball movement by Athens. Here's DJ. He's got 10. Over to the wing. Baseline try. Doesn't go for him. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. To the middle. Pass to Bolmaro. Over to the left wing. Another shot. The shot won't fall.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
Driving in. Shot is good by DJ. DJ's gotten 4 this quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Pass to Guduric. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Here's DJ. Clock at 6. Banked it in off the glass.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Bolmaro. Here he goes. And that one is hammered home.
Whoo! Not a lot of resistance from the D.
That's the last guy you want to leave open.
If you get that much daylight, only one thing is on your mind: a strong finish.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
Good on the bucket.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, BA. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the 4th. And Holmes pulls it down. On offense, here is Athens. Picked by Holmes. The 3. And another miss by Athens.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hey, here's Nunn for three. They get it back. Right wing. The putback. Fires the three. Guduric with the rebound. Down low. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Athens.
I mean, they played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
Yeah, they have been dialed in from deep. The three-pointer has been there all night for them.
Now here's Grant. Outside Nunn. Hernangomez sets a screen. 4 on the clock. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Nunn. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Balmaro no good. Hernangomez on the wing. Buries it from 3. Hernangomez has got 12 points here in the second half.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Well, that is just real miscommunication there, sending it out of bounds.
Now here's Grant. Pulls it from the top of the key. None, no good.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
No coverage that time.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Nunn's got 23 points.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
And Holmes pulls it down. Here's Osman. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
The rebound by Nunn.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Pass to Hernangomez. Now here's Grant. Some nice ball movement by Athens. 5 on the clock. Here's Osman. Looking to get it going. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's Balmaro. Hey, great D that time from Grant. An open look for Nunn. Gets a very good look and converts. 25 points in the game.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Well, Tim, with the new CBA, we're likely to see a lot more multi-team trades just to make the money work.
Yeah, BA, it's more complicated than ever to trade guys straight up. So now teams have to find ways to make moves that involve bringing in an extra team to absorb salaries.
Those puzzle pieces just got a lot more complicated.
So hard to figure it out.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
He had his back to the basket for over 5 seconds. That'll be a turnover. Uses the glass on the layup. Nunn's got 10 points in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Now here's Nunn. Pass to Hernangomez. And again, it's Athens with a three.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Outside none. Who poked away? Here we go. And he's going for the lob. No good on the shot.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Here's Mannion. To the paint. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Athens. Outside none. It's hauled in by Mannion. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And down it goes. 2 points.
Nice pass ahead. He created an easy transition bucket.
And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Grant. And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. Pass to Osman. Knocks down the triple.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
And so it's Athens with it. And here's Hernan Gomez. And again, it's Athens with a three.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has led up since they have the lead.
No good on that one. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Shoots from 14. And so it's Athens winning this one.